At any TV station, the job, simply put, is to produce news stories that grab your eyes and ears. Jaimie Rita is the 11 o'clock producer at WSPA. Jaimie Moore is the nightside photographer. This summer, they started working on a personal story, their own.
We got married on June 11th of this year. We didn't have any grand plans, obviously, to start a family, and, we liked where we were, and just to start our life together.
But the producer knows even the most well-written stories are edited, changed on the fly, cut short because of time or other unforeseen constraints. On August 8th, Jimmy was driving his news vehicle when he crashed on Interstate 85. 2 weeks and several surgeries later, doctors at Spartanburg Regional told him he was paralyzed from neck down.
It was like, okay, well, I don't have a choice now. I guess I kind of got to do what I got to do.
Get certified.
Jimmy was determined to do whatever it took to get moving again, and that meant moving. The Shepherd Center in Atlanta is the premier rehab hospital for spine and brain injuries in the Southeast. Here, the prescription is simple: work hard.
They call it boot camp for a reason.
After 2 months of rigorous therapy, Jimmy can turn his head and shrug his shoulders. His goal is to be able to move his hands again within a year. His worst-case scenario?
A worst-case scenario is what I am now, which I don't consider a worse. Jaimie asked me the question once if I would have rather have come to this be with a brain injury, but still have all my functions, or be like I am now. And I would just soon be like I am now, because I can still communicate.
And he's communicating in new ways.
For making it back.
Voice-activated technology allows him to write and make phone calls. His mouth has become his hands. He grips a stylus with his teeth to update his Facebook status. He operates his power chair by puffing on a tube. And he's gotten pretty good at navigating the hallways.
He handles everything that's thrown at him with such an awesome attitude. I mean, the challenges that he gets every day, and believe me when I tell you, it's a new challenge every day.
And Jaimie is there for every challenge. The young bride who not so long ago walked down the aisle beside her groom now walks for him, whether it's putting him in his chair in the morning,
Deep breath in and call.
or cleaning out his tracheotomy tube.
Right now, I can't think of anything else I'd rather be doing than taking care of Jimmy and being by his side.
There's a side of Jaimie now that you love and appreciate even more, a side that I probably would have never seen had it not been for this accident.
But truth be told, it's a side of Jaimie Jimmy would prefer to have never needed to see.
When we got married, we had things that we wanted to do. And I know this isn't what she signed up for. This isn't what anybody signed up for. And I'm lucky she's adapted, but sometimes, it was like, how is she feeling about this? This is a complete 360 from what we had planned. Are we going to be able to get close to, that life that we planned? And we're stubborn, so I think we will.
We will.
We will. We'll find a way to do it. But it's definitely a harder path.
They took a big step along that path on October 18th. Graduation day for Jimmy. He and Jaimie are moving to a nearby apartment. They'll have a nurse living with them around the clock, but it's a major step towards something resembling normal. One that he says would not have been possible if he had not come to the Shepherd Center.
When I left Spartanburg, it's one of those things. Spartanburg kept me alive, but y'all showed me how to live. And I appreciate everyone here. You all do perform miracles.
Jimmy says he misses his job as a news photographer, but he believes God has another job for him.
You look back at everything, and like I said, I had 41 years of one life. He jerked me out of that car and said, here's your situation, you're gonna have 41 years of another life. I just think there's something else out there that I'm supposed to do now, and I was spared for a reason.
He believes that reason is to raise awareness of spinal cord injuries and raise hope for those facing the same challenges. It's a future he's not afraid to face with Jaimie by his side.
I think we're both just ready to start living again.
The photographer and the producer are still creating their own story, one that not only grabs your eyes and ears, but most importantly, your heart.